day for family and friends. I'm Brian Moore, and this is Focus NNS. It's a day to bring family and friends inside the gates of Newport News Shipbuilding to show off the great work we're doing. We'll take you to Family Day 2019. Plus, the newest class of submarines celebrates a milestone. And cleaning up, shipbuilders give back to the community for Earth Day. Those stories and more are coming up, but first on deck, Newport News Shipbuilding was front and center as the gates were opened up for Family Day 2019. We're covering it for you from every angle. Our Aaron Pritchett was at the Enterprise, and we'll show you what was happening there a little later. But first, Lena Wallace has a complete overview of everything Family Day had to offer.
That's right, Brian. I'm here at Family Day, where families are taking their loved ones and friends inside the gates. Activities range from games to face painting to food and everything in between. Here's a look at all the fun.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Ready?
Family Day 2019 begins in 3, 2, 1.
Thousands, including employees, families, and friends, visited the largest shipbuilding company in the United States, including the Smith family.
It's a great opportunity to let my young ones see what Daddy does, and especially when one of them wants to be an engineer and maybe possibly work here.
They just went on a windshield tour around the shipyard.
Our founding father.
A view of aircraft carriers and submarines, and some of the shops that help build them.
This is a lot that they get to see. Dry Dock 11, Dry Dock 12, they get to see it firsthand. It's great to allow them to see and touch and feel what we do.
Under this tent, employees show what they do on their day-to-day jobs. Children head over heels learning new technology, playing games, and of course,
I'm about to get face painted. I'm really excited.
at one end of the event, the apprentice school welcomes guests to learn more about craftsmanship, scholarship, and leadership.
I'm having a lot of fun today.
And at the other end, guests check out the QuadMed Huntington Ingalls Industries Family Health Center, which provides affordable care for employees and their families. A big thank you to all of those who made Family Day a success. For Focus NNS, I'm Lena Wallace. Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks so much, Lena. Looks like a great time. As we mentioned earlier, we're going to take you on board the Enterprise CVN 65 in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look at some other news from around the yard. Shipbuilders celebrate the next generation of ballistic submarines with the Columbia-class Advanced Construction Ceremony. The Columbia-class will replace the aging Ohio-class. It's been a half-century since Newport News Shipbuilding constructed a ballistic missile submarine. To celebrate that milestone, a steel plate was cut weighing nearly 3.5 tons that will become part of Columbia's foundation.
It's a new adventure for all of us, and it's been long anticipated. We celebrate Columbia's future, and we applaud the men and women who have designed her, that will build her, and that will serve aboard her.
Newport News Shipbuilding is teaming up with Electric Boat in the construction of these submarines. Technology is helping to save time and money as the USS George Washington CVN 73 refueling and complex overhaul continues. Shipbuilders are using laser scanning to capture dimensions of catapult troughs located on the flight deck. The new technology replaces the old sketches that used to take weeks to complete.
This will eliminate a lot of human error of sending a sketcher down here with a mechanic to take measurements with a tape measure, draw up a scan, and write a measurement down wrong, and the shop manufacturer's wrong, and the trades get a pan that's made wrong, and then of course you're starting back over again. So this will eliminate a lot of little mistakes that could cause a lot of rework.
Once scans are complete, shipbuilders use the dimensions to make sheet metal plates. It's all part of leading the way forward with new technology. Shipbuilders who participate in the Young Men in Engineering program mentored students at Craddock Middle School in Portsmouth. Right now, 24 students are in the program. Shipbuilders introduce them to career possibilities in STEM fields.
For Why Me, we're wanting to really instill in them the importance of education and discipline and working hard and showing that education can take you somewhere. You can do a lot of great things if you put your mind to it.
They're real encouraging. They really want you to work hard and be successful in life. And they really do show love. If there was a kid in here that didn't have parents, I feel like they would be like a father figure.
Beyond academics, students also talk with their mentors about college plans or joining the military. A twist on National Signing Day. These students are not signing letters to play collegiate sports, but instead accepting full-time positions at Newport News Shipbuilding even before graduating from high school. The students are from the New Horizons Advanced Technical Careers Academy, a school that trains high school students in manufacturing careers.
It feels pretty good, yeah. Coming out of high school, going straight to the shipyard. Most people don't have that kind of opportunity, so I'm good, I'm blessed.
This is the next generation of shipbuilders. This is the Newport News Forward. This is the folks who are going to take the technology of today and advance it even further and sustain that technology insertion.
A warm welcome to all the new hires as they transition from the classroom to the shipyard. Shipbuilders are helping to make the community a cleaner place to live and work. Many spent Earth Day cleaning up trash and spreading mulch along the outskirts of the shipyard.
Community service, I think, is very important, and so giving back to the community by doing just a little bit here and there is so important.
Earth Day is a global celebration that shows appreciation for the environment. Volunteers collected about 1,500 pounds of trash. Well, as we mentioned earlier, Family Day was held at Newport News Shipbuilding on May 18th. And one of the highlights was the opportunity to go aboard one of the most famous aircraft carriers ever built, the Enterprise CVN 65. Our Aaron Pritchett is down there now, pierside, and has the story.
Well, it's not every day you can take your family on board an aircraft carrier, not to mention on one that is truly a legend of a ship like the Enterprise CVN 65. But this unique experience, which was a part of Family Day, was a chance to introduce, inspire, reflect, and learn more about the past, present, and future of our nuclear-powered aircraft carriers.
Enterprise is special in a lot of ways. It's the oldest nuclear carrier around. Its legacy, the pride of the sailors that worked on her, the pride of the shipbuilders that have been on her. It's great to see the other shipbuilders bring the young kids in, the people you work with every day, and just see the smiles on the kids' faces.
Plenty of smiles to go around and a great way to enjoy the last stop of our bus-guided windshield tour throughout the yard for Newport News Shipbuilding Family Day 2019. As shipbuilders and their families were dropped off at the now inactivated Enterprise CVN 65 and made the long trek up the ramp to experience the aura of this legendary ship for old and young alike.
Good morning, young man. Watch your step. All right. Welcome to the Enterprise.
I enjoyed this part and the bus tour. I enjoyed being able to walk up here. They was excited about being able to, they had asked about how big was the ship. I said, well, we can see part of it, so it was exciting for them to be able to see how large a ship really is.
It was cool seeing the big ship.
I think the kids, when they walk around and see things, it's different. You walk on the ship, you get a feel for it. I think that's different than seeing pictures, and I think it brings it to life.
This experience was all laid out in the confines of the hangar bay, but offered up plenty of activities, including a great view of the newest aircraft carrier, Gerald R. Ford's CVN 78, an array of historical timeline information to learn more about the progression of aircraft carriers over the years, and 3 different structures that were part of the inactivation and were the perfect locations to showcase movies and documentaries focusing on the 3 different classes of aircraft carriers.
You kind of got the past, the present, and the future. In this one here, the first booth, you have the Enterprise from the time cradle to grave, from the time keel was laid to the stick building of her, to the fact we bring her in, we defuel her, and now we're holding her, getting ready for dismantlement wherever the government wants it. You got the Bush is the last of the Nimitz class. That's going to be interesting because we're now in the process of refueling that class. We're also getting ready to inactivate that class in a few years. And then you got the Ford next door. That's the next 50 years. So it's pretty interesting for the company. I mean, there's well over 50, 70 years worth of work in the process.
Generations and generations have been a part of Newport News Shipbuilding and have been responsible for helping to bring these mighty carriers to life. Retired shipbuilder Jack Barrett was able to return with his family, and it was a time to reflect and be proud of the legacy that he left behind.
It's different. It doesn't look exactly the same. I have actually 3 generations of us here. My son worked in submarine planning, and my grandson works on the Kennedy, and I have a son-in-law that works on the Washington.
So it's been in my life forever, and I knew I wanted to work here. I never thought I would be able to come on here. It's really cool, the legend this ship has, and working on a new one and hearing about ships like this, it's really cool to see.
Cool to see, and already inspiring the next generation of future shipbuilders.
When I make an aircraft carrier, it's gonna have lots of room, and also, if someone tries to attack it, it'll also have a way to defend.
I think it's great that the company does Family Day. They can come on a ship and they can really see, and Dad, Mom can say, hey, that's what I do every day. I've watched people today, they're looking for something they've done on the ship to show their kids, and I think that's what really makes Family Day special.
Although this once-in-a-lifetime experience on board the Enterprise CVN-65 was only limited to the hangar bay, it's reassuring to know that this rich history continues to live on, as the new Enterprise CVN-80 is currently coming to life in the North Yard right here at Newport News Shipbuilding. For Focus NNS, I'm Aaron Pritchett. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Aaron, thanks so much. Looks like everyone had a great time. It was a great day for Newport News Shipbuilding. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Focus NNS. Make sure to stay up to date with all the latest news by downloading our free app, NNS To Go. It's available in the Google and Apple stores on your smartphones and tablets. And don't forget to check out the latest news in our weekly publication, Currents. And Focus NNS is available on numerous stations throughout the state of Virginia. We leave you now with some sights and sounds of Family Day 2019. I'm Brian Moore. Thanks so much for watching.